Hey folks, let's take a look at some gesture drawing today.
Generally, gesture drawing is drawing something that is in motion, like a person throwing a football or a dog running. All you need are your basic shapes, lines, and dots, and you're good to go. Because your object is generally in motion, you have to draw very fast. Since this is new to us, I'm going to draw a little bit slower and just show you what this would look like starting off. Again, normally our object would be moving, but since we are brand new, I'm just going to use a stationary mannequin. Now notice that as I'm working, I am not picking up my pencil very much. I'm going over the lines I want to keep, but I am not attempting to erase. I do recognize that, of course, I'm using a marker and you will probably be using a pencil, but it's very important that you just keep moving forward. Even if you make a mistake, that's okay. Now the head to hips and hips to feet are going to give you your height. So that's a good marker and it's going to allow you to indicate exactly where your height should be, and it'll let you lay out your page in a successful manner. Now I have the little mannequin photo and what that's going to look like and what my goal is. You'll notice that I have angles. Using your pencil to kind of figure out those angles is very helpful, and constantly looking up at what you're trying to do. You can see I just made a mistake, so I'm only going over the lines that I already created. Just go over them, keep moving forward as you gesture draw. This is very fast technique. Normally you are cruising along. Now when I did this, I did it in 1.5 minutes. For this video, I slowed it down so you guys could see the process a little bit more. And see, again, I'm not picking up my pencil much. If you could see me, I'm looking up and down constantly at what I'm trying to draw. And that's this, again, little mannequin over here. Notice that I'm using basic shapes. That is the goal. Is it the most beautiful drawing in the world? No, but it doesn't have to be. The whole purpose is to get the form and the general shape of your object. Angles are important. If you can hold up your pencil every once in a while and get that angle of the arm, great. Do not give your person noodle arms. That is a common mistake, especially when people are brand new to this or brand new to drawing in general. People have bones. Make sure to give them bones. Once you get the form down, you can always go in if you have a little bit of extra time and plot in some details, define edges, define some shading or shadows. So what I'm doing right now is some very, very quick shadows so I can block in that, help give it some dimension, and define it. And that is gesture drawing. If you have time, you can give your person a little bit of a ground to stand on, but that is all she wrote. Now, if we looked at this in those simple shapes that I showed you right at the beginning, it's going to be really quick and it's going to be very simple. So, this is what it looks like. Not overly complicated, but if I told you to stand like this, you'd be able to. Shapes are your friend. Let's do one more. This one is going to be in real time, so I'm not slowing it down at all. And this one is going to be a different pose. Again, all you need is your basic shapes and you are good to go. I'm going to have my little buddy, that mannequin, on my page again. I'm constantly looking up at what that pose is, what it looks like, so I can be as accurate as possible. Notice I am not picking up my pencil or my pen, whatever I happen to be using very much. I'm getting the general shape and form of my object, which happens to be a mannequin. You want to be as accurate as possible using those shapes, constantly looking at your image, up and down, check the height, find the bottom. Easy, easy way. Head to hips, hips to toes. We want to be accurate with our anatomy if possible. When you do this, you need to focus. It's going to be very easy to just lines, shapes, but you can do it very successfully as long as you are looking at what you are trying to achieve. So it's always a good plan to be constantly looking up, check what you're drawing, look down as you work. You want to get it as accurate as possible, but also keep in mind this is a gesture drawing. Lots of loose lines and very quickly done. Does not have to be perfect. It's probably not going to be. This is about practice and getting better. If you have time to go in and define your drawing before it moves or leaves, or maybe you're on the move, great, do it, but it's not a requirement. And that is gesture drawing. One more time real quick. If you want, you can always have those basic shapes, and this is not gesture drawing. The basic shapes is a little bit more rudimentary, but always good to start from somewhere, as opposed to having those massively loose lines, which is what gesture drawing generally encompasses. The just basic shapes start and give you that form. So, good luck. I hope it goes well. Remember, lots of loose, quick lines when you are gesture drawing to get the essence of what is there. Good luck!